Ink Machine, Chapter 3, Multiplayer? Yes, you heard me right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pug Network, and today I have a Bendy Ink Machine Chapter 3 prediction video. I made a video like 2 weeks back saying my final video on Bendy Ink Machine Chapter 3, but it's just been a couple weeks and Chapter 3 is coming up, so I'm like, I can't take it anymore. I need to make more hype videos. If you are hyped about Chapter 3 being released either this Tuesday or this Friday, the theories are going on. Prod Charles is not sure. I'm not sure. Nobody's totally sure except the Meatly on when it's coming out. But it's coming out either one of those days. If you are extra special hyped about Bendy Ink Machine Chapter 3, make sure to leave a beautiful like. We're trying to hit 25 likes in this video. And also, go down in the comment section and type hashtag Bendy if you are excited for Chapter 3 to drop. Now, let's get right into this video. This video specifically is going to focus on a lot of stuff that's not been confirmed. It really doesn't have any leads to it of solid evidence. I'm going to be making more prediction videos this week, and some I'll be saying that these are more, this is going to be in the Chapter 3, like 90% chance. This is more, this would be cool if it happened, but odds are against it. But I'm also going to throw in a few things that I know that will happen. So every time I go from one point to another point, I'm going to put on another hat. So if you're skipping through the video, you can see which topic I'm talking about. Multiple characters. We already know that we're gonna have Bendy in it, because you know it's Bendy. You're gonna have you, the player of the game. We might even have Sammy make a reappearance. We're pretty sure that Boris is, because we ended with Boris, and wouldn't a continuity error would happen if like we went from Boris and then no Boris. That just wouldn't make sense. And with all the predictions we have, we're gonna assume that Alice the Angel is gonna come in. We're just gonna make that assumption. I'm actually gonna be making a video later this week more in depth about that, because I have some theories about if we even see her or not, but that's for another video. And just gonna take a quick pause. If you are new here and you found this video somehow, first of all, you're a beautiful specimen. Second of all, it would mean the world to me if you did go down and subscribe, because then maybe you'll watch my other videos. And if you did subscribe, make sure to tell me in the comment section below so I can type up a paragraph basically saying thank you. We're done with that shameless self-promotion, and we know the characters. Bendy, Boris, Alice, possibly Sammy, you, the Searcher, not Search, yeah, I think they're Searchers, the little, like, ink globs that go and attack you. I'm gonna assume they're gonna appear in Chapter 3, but I'm also gonna say that there's a this is probably the most likely out of the things I'm gonna be talking about, is there's gonna be more characters that either come in ink form that weren't really teased in, like, Chapter 3 trailers, or not really talked about a lot. Because you know all those recordings, when you click on one of the audio boxes and it talks about the recording, they have names assigned to those people. What if those people were like Sammy, and they were trapped in some inky form, and they were also wandering around this massive ink, like, this massive, because this place is massive, as you know. The studio, there's a top layer to the studio. That was Chapter 1. You broke through in Chapter 2 to this massive, like, underground studio thing that nobody knows about. It's like this, like secret place that Joey Drew created. What if all these people with the voice recordings had their own Sammy-like thing? Now, it's gonna get a little bit complicated, because there's people that's saying that there's, like, multiple sides. Like, there's an Alice the Angel side and a Bendy side, and that you have your own side, or you're on Alice's side, or Bendy's trying to protect you from Alice. It's getting really complicated, and we're having a lack of proof. This video has a lot of lack of proof in it. These are just kind of cool ideas in a way, or just some predictions I thought would be cool. But that whole thing is getting complicated, so I don't really want to say where these other ink figures would fit into the whole thing, just because I really have no idea, and I don't want to speculate too much and add to this big glob of, like, the mess of the Bendy Ink Machine kind of community predictions are just this big glob and nothing. Hopefully Chapter 3 will be able to explain it and not just make it messier and messier. On to my second prediction, and the one you probably clicked in for. It's a Bendy Ink Machine multiplayer. And no, I do not think this would be part of the story of Chapter 3. I don't even know if it would be coming out in Chapter 3. It would probably make more sense to come out after the... I'm sick. Probably make more sense to come out after the game. Maybe Chapter 5. Maybe a thing after it. But it'd be really cool if you could explore the Bendy map with, like, characters that could attack you in multiplayer mode. Make sure to tell me in the comment section below if you would also think that'd be cool, because wouldn't it be cool if we kind of all got on like a Bendy server or something, and we all played? I would totally upload that to the channel. No joke. If there was like, if it almost like came into like a multiplayer like addition to the game, I would download that as quick as possible. I'd force all my beautiful subscribers to download that as well. We'd choose a weekend, we'd all go on, we'd all play together. I'd upload a 60-hour like unedited 28-minute rule ad video, and no one would watch it, but I would have fun. I do think that the Meatly has been working insanely hard on Chapter 3, so to make a multiplayer in Chapter 3 would just be so much extra work that I don't think they can do. I think it would be really cool. We just gotta spam their Twitter asking for it. After Chapter 5 is released, I heard some theories going around, or I don't even know if there's gonna be a second Bendy game. I know you're like, wait, Connor, Chapter 2 just came out. Not a second chapter, a second game. So I thought that all 5 of these different chapters were separate games, but apparently it's under the domain of the first Bendy Ink Machine game, and I'm just like, this is getting a bit confusing. Apparently, after these 5 chapters, there might be a second game that has X amount of chapters. Could be 5, could be 2, could be just 1, could be it could just keep going. I will never be able to figure out the story of Bendy Ink Machine because it'll just keep going. And now on to the third. Oh god, will this even stay on my head? I'm gonna make sure it's like this so this might fall off. Just a warning. Now on to the third and final point. I'm actually somewhat concerned of this falling off. Anyways, on to the third and final. I know I put up 5, but I meant to go like that. The third and final thing that I want to talk about. It'd be interesting. It doesn't look like this from like the previews we've seen, but it does a little bit. They totally changed up the art style for it. I mean, not totally. So this is more like an abstract thing, but I do think that they've changed up the art style a bit. If you look at the trailer, they could have had like some kind of effect on it, like a filter or something. But the art and kind of aesthetic of the entire game felt a bit different. Like maybe it's just because the gameplay was smoother. Maybe they edited up all the frames in Photoshop. If you don't know, the way that they make Bendy Ink Machine is all the pictures you see, like that could be the floor, that could be Bendy. They make that in Photoshop, then they put that into Blender to make it 3D, and then I think they use Unity or something. You know, that's how the game's made. But what if they changed up? Maybe this is why the Chapter 3 took so long, because this could be a prediction. It's obviously going to be the Meatly said it was going to be a bigger game than Chapter 2, which means it's going to be a massive game, which is why multiplayer could be a thing. Probably not. Oh god, my hat's falling. But there's also room that, because it took so long, it might just because it was so big and maybe the story was so complex, but maybe they redid like all the artwork to fit a different aesthetic. I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's a bit all over the place. I tried to like make no more transition slides and just colorful hats. Basically, the problem is here, I'm kind of limited to only having 3 points for videos if I use the hats as markers, but that's okay. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new here and you've made it this far, and if you do want to subscribe, thank you very much. I'm personally trying to hit 3K, 3,000 baby, by the end of this month, which that ends in like a week. Kind of a crazy goal. But I'm only like 50, 60 away. And I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Also, if you're an extra special child and you do have that bell notification on next to subscribe, if you don't know, there's a little subscribe button and then a little bell button. If you do have that pressed or you hit it now, make sure to tell me in the comment section below so I can be like, you're part of the notification squad and you're super cool. Also, it'd mean a lot if you left a like on the video, and that's awesome. I'll expect later on this week for me to make more videos like this. Maybe, I think they're going to have more backing to them. This one was really just some cool things I was thinking about that I just wanted to throw up on the internet. This hat's falling off. I gotta adjust it. But I'll be making more videos like this, but I think I'm going to be making some on more concrete things that'll be in Chapter 3. This was kind of an all over the place. Maybe it's going to be here, maybe it's not. We don't know. But you know what? I hope to see you in the next video, and who else is hyped for Chapter 3? When is it coming out? If anyone knows when it's coming out, please spam the comment section below. Chapter 3 is coming out Tuesday or Friday. Because a theory is that the trailer's coming out Tuesday, because they used hashtag Tuesday in a tweet they said, but then the trailer would be Tuesday, the game would be Friday, and if it was between Tuesday and Friday, I would have so many theory videos in between, I'd have to like upload 85 times a day. Okay.